Guys, I'm lonely and I don't feel good. I don't like feeling alone like this. Let me tell you a story of something I just went through and what I did to improve my situation. So most of you know that I moved to New York City about a year ago. I always wanted to be here because it's such a fun place. There's so many people, there's so many things to do. Making friends seems like something that should be really easy in a city like this. And it was that way for me in the beginning. When I moved here, I started hanging out with new people, and my friends from Jersey would come visit almost every single weekend. I would always have something to do, and I was never alone. It was such a good feeling to be around people that cared about me and people that I cared about as well, and almost always having something to do. Now, as many of you know, I have a full-time job as a software developer, and I'm trying to build my personal brand here on YouTube and on other platforms like Instagram and Twitter. So in order to speed up the process of building my brand so I can make my dreams come true, I've started to work really hard, day and night. Now, in order to put time into my business, I've had to give up on some things. I have to forfeit time going out on the weekends with my friends. If I go out on the weekends and stay up late, it makes me tired for the next day. That day could be very, very productive if I get a good night's sleep. Now, if I can't go out, it ends up causing me to spend less time with friends that are looking for people to hang out with, like me. So as a result, I have not been talking to my friends or hanging out with them nearly as much. And it all culminated yesterday. My girlfriend came to visit me for a full week. We have never spent this much time together, and it felt awesome having her here the entire week. But the hard part was, as soon as she left, I was all alone. I have a roommate, and he and I are pretty good friends, but we are both so focused on our goals that it's so hard for us to spend any time together and having fun because we always want to keep improving. Now, we have a talk once a week. We call it our mastermind. And in this talk, we both realized we both felt super lonely. All of our family and friends live in New Jersey. We really have no one in New York other than each other. We sat here thinking like we live in New York City, one of the best, if not the best city in the world. There's 8 million people. How can it be possible that he and I both feel alone? I knew something had to be done about this. So we brainstormed for a little. We both realized that we wanted to be around people just like us. People that are working to improve themselves every single day, that are probably growing their business. We wanted to have friends just like this. And if we ever decided to move anywhere else, we would run into this issue again, only worse, because we would not be in an area near our home. So we knew we needed to do something in order to improve this, and we couldn't let this stop us. So what did we do? We decided to create a book club. Not just any book club, but a self-improvement book club. One where we read self-improvement books together. And then we can discuss how we can use the principles that we learned to improve our lives. And the reason why we decided to do this is because it connected what we wanted, the type of person we wanted, and meeting people. This way we can relate to people that are doing the same things as us, and we can help each other move forward. Because you get friends by giving to other people, not by trying to take away. So what's the key takeaway for you and how you can prevent loneliness from bothering you anymore? Look, loneliness is real, especially in a world where we are constantly on our phones that are meant to make us feel connected, but instead they make us feel so far apart. The first thing you must do is realize it when it's happening. You must have that mental awareness to realize I'm feeling sad and I feel alone. Something is up, I don't feel good. And one thing that led me to realizing that I was lonely was that I felt like I was sad and I didn't know why. I was looking for things to distract me, like looking at my phone or watching TV or going to take a nap or drowning myself out in work. Now, once you've realized that you are lonely, the next step is to go do something about it. Go take action. First, I want you to list out the type of person you want to be around. Maybe it's a guy who's under 21, or a mom who is married with kids. What is that person's interest that you want? Maybe it's cooking, maybe it's video games or skateboarding. Or are they someone that likes to dance and goes clubbing a lot? Figure out your ideal person that you want to hang out with. Now, what can you do to improve the loneliness once you define that person? Maybe it's to join workout classes that have the people that you want to be with. Maybe you can start a meetup like we did. Maybe you can join a meetup. Go where the people are that you want to be friends with. Maybe they're at the library or at restaurants or at clubs. You either need to go where they are or create the location where they will be. Whatever it is, find it, an event or location, or go create it. Market it to people around the world using the internet. You never know who's gonna show up. That next person might be the person that changes your life for the better. Ultimately, loneliness does not have to be this thing that holds you back, this thing that hurts you, that makes you feel sad. You can do something about it. Just go take action. That's exactly how you get control over it. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by January 1st of 2019. I post one video like this a week and one live video a week, all about helping you take action so you can achieve your goals. You will not want to miss these action-packed videos, I promise you that much. So consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell by clicking the button down low. Remember that if you are feeling lonely, you can change it. Just go take action.